Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Hudlin. Welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 4 of Ramblecraft Season 1, and today is going to be a pretty awesome episode. I don't want to ramble on too long, so we're going to get straight into it. So from the title and thumbnail, you guys know that we are going to be building a Guardian farm, and I just want to show you guys all the preliminary stuff that I went ahead and did. I killed all the Ender Guardians. I drained out the entire Guardian temple itself. So that's fully drained, and the Guardian farm we're going to be building today is extremely simple, and I will post all of the materials down in the description. The good thing is there is a decent amount of people on the server today, so there shouldn't be that many Guardians that are going to spawn right off the bat as I'm getting hit with a beam. But if we click tab, you can see there is 5 people on, so there shouldn't be that many mobs around me. When I'm on here by myself, there's a bunch of Guardians, so this is like the perfect time to get this all set up. Let's go ahead and grab our shulker box. It's going to have everything we're going to need. We're originally going to start with the Obsidian. We're going to need that first, as well as a few temporary blocks, and I need to get this whole area all cleared out. To start this farm off, you're going to have to find the 4 center blocks of the pyramid itself, and after looking, it's actually these 4 blocks, this one, this one, this one, and then the shulker box right here. From there, we're going to go 1 block out, and this is where the Obsidian is going to go. I already have the kind of pillars in place just to give me a nice little outline, but I'm going to go ahead and build the cage and show you guys what it should look like. The Obsidian cage is now in place. You're going to go 1 below, 4 wide, 4 up top, and then 4 over there, just 1 block below water level. You can cover the inside, cover the outside. These are actually pretty good to have so that you can get away from those guys right there. But what we're going to do next is actually start coming out. So we're going to go 1 from this block, 1 block off from the Obsidian. We're actually going to go up 2. So now you're 1 block above the water. We're going to go out 7. Dude, hello? 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 So that this ends up being 8. So that's 3, 6, or not 3, 6. Oh my, it's been a long day. It's been a very long day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6, 7, 8, like that. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. So up 1, which actually is up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Get back. No. After you've built out 8 blocks from the Obsidian, you're going to connect those and just fill it all in with some temporary blocks. You're probably like, dude, this looks like patchwork. I know it does, but you're just going to get rid of them anyway. And I didn't have enough temporary blocks, so I just went and mined some of that over there. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. But now what we are going to do is actually grab some glass. So let's grab this. We need to go off to a corner and come to a side like that. And we're just going to glass all the way around this square. We now have glass all the way around. And now what we're going to do is come to the edges and do something like that. So we're going to come 3 from the corner, 2 on the sides, I guess, like that. And just build it up 2 high like that, because we're going to put water at the top there. Come over to all 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that, and same thing on the 4th corner, like so. In each corner now, we're going to place 3 fence gates, something like that, and just get all of them open. This has to do with holding the water up and just making all of the water flow perfectly into the center, where the Guardians are going to go through the portal, and then they're going to go to the nether, and we're going to have a killing chamber in the nether. We are now going to grab our water buckets and place 1 there, and it should flow down like that. We're going to do that in all 4 corners and then place water along the sides right here. All 4 corners are now in place, and now what we're going to do, fill up our water buckets on the side, and we are just going to place those right here, and then you can just grab from the side and do like an infinite water source, something like that. Did that work? Hello? Water? There we go. Okay, and you see how that perfectly goes over here? That is exactly what we want. We're going to do that in all 4 sides. The water is now all in place, and it should look something like this. Now what we can do is light up our portals, and we can actually go to the nether. So we actually need to get rid of some of these temporary blocks. Place that down, get rid of these, and do that for all 4 sides. Light, and then come over here, and I'm hoping this makes a new portal and it doesn't take me to any other person's. Really hope it's also kind of close to mine. I know it will be. All right, this area is not too bad. We can definitely add a killing area right here. We're gonna actually go back through now. In the nether is where we are going to set up the killing chamber. My nether portal to my base should be somewhere around here. We shouldn't have to go too far. We could probably just travel through the nether to get this stuff and then go through the portal and then go up to the AFK spot. But what we're going to do, I don't have a shovel, which is probably going to take me a really long time, and I probably should get one. It actually broke and it had mending on it, and I just didn't know, and it was a very, very tragic thing. We're gonna build a 2x2 on this side as well as a 2x2 over on this side as well. So on each side of the portal, you should have a 2x2 that goes down 5, and on the 5th block, you're gonna place in your hopper going into some chest. However you really wanna do that, it's kinda up to you. This is how I did it, just hoppers going into chest this way, and same thing on this side, 2x2 coming down. How we are going to kill the guardians is using campfires. So we're gonna do this like so. And I want this to be AFK. I don't want to hit the guardians because I want to set up a shop. Sneak peek, little spoiler of what we're going to have plans for the future. I can't see with all this smoke, but we need to patch this all up so that the guardians can't get away from that. Patch that up there. And now we just need a way to get up. So we're going to patch this there. And we'll build a staircase on this side going up. Back up by the portal, we're going to do this, and this is just so that the guardians can't get out. Something like this, come over and down like that. Get rid of this one there and do the exact same thing over on this side. Be sure not to fall in because you're definitely going to take some damage. Both sides are now in place, and if we go back down just for a double check, make sure guardians can't get out, they can't get out of this, and they're definitely going to die to the campfires. All their stuff is going to come in here, as seen by that block that went into the chest. So now the killing chamber is done, and now what we can do is break back in on the side here and go back through the portal just to get back. We will patch that up. We are now tasked with probably the hardest part of this whole guardian farm, especially when you're playing in hard mode. If you're playing on easy and have some good armor, this shouldn't be that hard, but we need to place in the soul sand under this without getting hit too much by the guardians themselves. We have to get rid of all the grass, all of the seagrass, all that stuff down there, and get rid of a few blocks that I'll show you here right now. We're going to need to get rid of all of these blocks under here. We then need to come down here, make sure there's no seagrass around, and it doesn't look like there is any because this is in Ice Spikes biome. Oh, I just have 0 protection from those guys. It is a struggle down there, but we need to get rid of a few blocks. We also need to place in some soul sand, and this is probably going to be the hardest part. We're going to need to get rid of these blocks right here because this is where a lot of the soul sand is going to go without taking too much damage. We now need to do the most time-consuming part, which is placing in all of the soul sand, and we're going to place that all along these guys right over here up into the pyramid. This is probably going to take me quite some time, but when you see the bubbles like that, that is a good sign. So just make a few trips and just make sure you don't die, watch your bubbles, all that stuff. But it shouldn't take too long and shouldn't be too hard per se, just more so of a little tedious task. All of the soul sand has been put in place, and we can go ahead and check what that looks like as we go on the outside to do our other tasks. Can we go up here? Don't want to die out here, but you can see I missed a few places. That's fine. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, and sometimes it's kind of more of a hassle than it's worth to really go back and get every little bit. This farm is basically almost done. Now what we need to do is just come over here and get rid of all of these blocks, and you should start seeing some guardians start flying up. That's exactly what we want to see. Hello, any guardians close by? I don't see any down there, so that's probably why none of them are really coming through. There we go. They're starting to come to the surface. They're going to come over here. Should go through the portal. He is targeting me, so that's kind of the issue, but they should start popping up like that and floating into the portal. Now that everything is cleared out from the sides, our very last step is to just clear out the middle, and this is going to allow those guardians to come through the center as well. And as you can see, guardians are dying. Oh my gosh, that's trippy. That is really, really trippy. I'm gonna leave that open for now just so that we can actually get through there. Maybe I'll do something like this, knowing that guardians aren't gonna really be able to get out of there. I want to check if we have some drops though, and I did see some guardians die, some raw cod, some shards, and some crystals, just what I want to see. There's obviously some other blocks in here that kind of just ended up going through the portal as the temporary block. So let's go ahead and clear this all out except for the drops themselves. So now we're gonna go ahead and make the AFK Tower, and to do that we just need to, oh nope, land on there somewhere. Maybe on top of the obsidian would work slightly better, something like this, and we are just going to pillar up. We need to go about 100 or so blocks. Mob spawn 128 distance from the player. So if we go all the way up here, build a nice little glass like room, I guess, then phantoms can't hit us. And when we build this AFK tower, that means we're going to get the maximum amount of spawns. Because there is a bunch of packed ice around, that means mobs can spawn at night over there. And because of that, I don't really want to mess too much with the mob count because we have other people on this server as well. We now have the mob farm all set up with our little chamber up top. I have yet to add the ladders, but I do have enough on the way down. We're gonna do that, but I want to sit up here AFK for a little bit and just do a little time lapse and show you guys how many guardians you can get over some time. You can see there's a bunch right at the portals right now, and it's more and more calm. They get pushed in, and that's just more and more drops. And I want to use this for a shop, so that's why it's kind of like an AFK drop system rather than an XP farm. We do have a pretty cool Enderman farm, so I don't really need this for XP. I kind of want this more for drops, so this is really good if you want to get a lot of sea lanterns and a lot of prismarine. I see some guardians dying. I see a lot of guardians dying actually. And in the chest, it looks like we are starting to get a bunch of stuff. That was literally only like a 5 or 10 minute long AFK session. Just wanted to really test it out. It seems to be working. So after seeing that, now what I'm going to do is do probably like a 30 to an hour long AFK session. And that should give us some stock for the shop that we're about to build. So I just got done with about a 3-hour long AFK session, and everything in my inventory is what we got from that. Not anything crazy too much, but it basically filled up our whole inventory. I was mostly going for sea lanterns and stuff just because I think those are probably going to sell the best in the shopping district, which we're about to open up a shop here soon. But what I can do to increase efficiency is basically just sand off the rest of the water around the monument itself and use my sponges to drain the water. And that's something I'll probably just work on off camera with some time. Kind of done with the monument as of right now, but what I want to do for the shop in the shopping district is actually kind of remake a monument itself and sell all the stuff in our inventory here. Did not have enough ink sacks for enough dark prismarine to really probably sell it, but in our ender chest we're going to put all this stuff in some shulker boxes. And like I said, I'm going to try and remake the pyramid over there just on a lot smaller scale. So let me get all ready and we'll head over to the shopping district. Now flying over to the shopping district, passing yet again another monument. So we'll try to maybe take some inspiration from that one there as we're heading over there. But we got our diamond block, so let's get that ready. We're going to try and aerial place that on our diamond stack. The shopping district should be just over here. Everything isn't too far now that we have elytra, so I'm happy we have that, and I'm happy we have mending and I'm breaking on it now so that that doesn't wear down. Where is the stack? So right here, there's some new shops in the shopping district. Should have probably, totally missed that. Diamond block has been placed. Let's get these blocks back because we need to sell those. But we need to also probably be somewhere over here. This seems like where everybody's kind of doing their stuff. Let's see if we sold anything. No. Oh. One diamond, I'll take. Any more sales? No, just one diamond. Okay, maybe I can actually use this to purchase something else. So I think where I'm going to place this shop is actually directly next to mine. That way they're right next to each other, easy to get our profits and stuff and also restock. But also I feel like this is kind of becoming like the start of all of these shops, and it's going to be right up front, so people are going to be like, oh, what's that? Let me go inside. Oh, they have sea lanterns. Let me purchase some. Perfect. The exterior of our shop is basically done. We now need to work on the interior, but I want to show you guys just exactly kind of what I did. Took some inspiration from the chains over here. Thought it would kind of open up the entrance a lot, and it did what I wanted it to do for sure. Maybe even could add some stairs. We could give it a try. We have 2 more. Might as well try it. We'll see what this looks like. Yeah, nope, that's a no-go. Not gonna do that. Liked it before. I think that looks a lot better. It's a lot more open. But we have these cool little structures on the side. These are actually called buttresses in real life. I learned that in art class. So we are now sitting in front of a fully finished shop. Gave you a quick little sneak peek. What I want to do before that though, because CHASETER was here and he apparently bought a sword. We got 4 diamonds in there and 2 diamonds over there. So we have 8 diamonds. 8 diamonds. I will take it. Basically paid for the opening of this shop. Thank you, CHASETER. But over here, this is the shop fully finished, and me and Hocus were actually talking. We might outline how we're going to do the shopping district here after the episode, so I'm actually going to put those clips in after I show you guys what the prices are here. Then we're going to end off the episode there, but in here, this is what it looks like. Put in some water, and we got some sea lanterns for light down there. Little pattern with some stairs. Might add in some water in there, but considering there's water on the sides, might not actually. Do need to get some white dye though, so that we can make that stand out just a little bit more. Over here, we got 1 diamond per stack. We got some sea lanterns, and then 16. Over here, 1 diamond per stack, and we got some 32 bricks. Those are honestly kind of hard to make. They're 9 shards to do that, and then 32 for 1 diamond over here. To be honest, I used up like all my inventory to build the shop. I was talking to CHASETER and Hocus about that. I was like, yeah, word of advice, don't use your inventory to build the shop, or else you won't have any inventory. So I'm gonna have to do some AFKing later tonight. But what do you guys think about this shop? Let me know down in the comments. I see an ender chest popping out.
Oh no.
Big money coming in the shop.
We got a high roller.
He's got a fat wallet.
High roller. Yeah. Don't huddling. Go in there and make the sell. Go in there and make the sell. Come on.
I'm just spying. Don't want to make him feel uncomfortable.
We're all just staring at him. He's like, what the? What's
Looks like a fly.
He does.
Yeah.
6 blocks for the road.
So like in the middle, not including this block. 1, 2, 3, 4,
okay.
5, 6, and then on the 7th one is where you'd place that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then this is where the new plot starts here. So then you go 16 from this one.
I don't know, like 10 plots you make, you can have a diamond or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we're good for now.
Yeah. All right. So
Had a good time.
I guess we just run the government now. Then,
I know.
All right, let's go and ransack their shop then. Now have the power.
I'll get my 80 diamonds back.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe they've made all this money.
I know. I actually want to see how much they've made.
Yeah, same. That's why I'm going over there. Holy cow. They have 80 in the mending alone, and their rockets are selling.
60 of those are mine.
Wait, 60 of those are yours?
Yeah. As the sun sets on this glorious day on the Ramblecraft server, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching episode 4. It was a great one. We built a pretty nice guardian farm, and I'm actually going to AFK overnight tonight just to get some more inventory for the shop, because I did use it all on the shop itself, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to AFK there, and that should be about 8 or 10 hours of AFK, and that should fill up all of our chests. So I might even expand our storage system just a little bit. We did get some profits over at the Hudlin House shop, and I'm hoping to make some profits at our new one. I do need a name for the shop, so if you guys have any names, please let me know down in the comments. But as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Park it in front of Lunas, next to the church's chicken.